Look how beautiful this is. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I kind of have a hodgepodge of favorites, like some new goodies, some drugstore goodies, some like revisiting things from my collection goodies, all kind of in the neutral burgundy but also peachy family. I love this lip combo so much. Very comfortable. I love the color of it. So yeah, kind of a little bit of like a metallic-y favorite that's really good. So yeah, just a random assortment of good things. So let's get to it. All right, so I revisited this guy in my favorites. This is the Profusion 10 shade eyeshadow palette in the mattes, the color mattes or the palette mattes, whatever you would say. One thing about this is that the lettering kind of gets worn off as you like have it, you know, in a shelf, in a drawer. When you have it somewhere and it's kind of rubbing against something else, it kind of rubs off the letters, but I don't care. This is $5, so it's an awesome, affordable palette and really, really good. I mean, the quality is so good. And this is one of those great palettes that you can use in different ways. It's great by itself, but it's also wonderful for pairing with other things, like a good just staple sort of palette. Like for example, I have a sparkly eye favorite this week. So if you just need something on hand that you can pair with all those either single shadows or metallic-y shadows or whatever, this is a great palette because it's just really good quality. It's blendable, especially for the price point. I mean, the quality is much better than a $5 quality palette. You know what I mean? You're getting more bang for your buck than $5. Look how pretty that top shade is right there. Beautiful. Really, really like that one. So I would say that one is probably my favorite in the palette. Today I just have on a little bit of these two, so a little combo of these two in my outer corner. So that's all I have on from this palette today. But I did do it like an all matte look one day, which is just so easy to do. I mean, you could pretty much pick any of these and put it on your lid and blend it up into your crease, and you've got this really pretty, smoky, easy, matte eye look. Beautiful. So yeah, great quality, $5. So good. And this palette, y'all, I had a total brain fart when I did the drugstore makeup tag, and I was talking about Maybelline shadows and how I really like their newer palettes. Completely forgot about the City Mini palettes. I love these palettes. I think they're so good, especially, oh, what's it called? High Rise Sunset, I want to say. The one that's all matte and that's very kind of fall colors. It's got this really good kind of mustardy yellow color in it. That one's my favorite of them all. But anyway, just kind of like reminded me of them, and then I was organizing some drawers and came across them all and realized I didn't have this one. So I ordered it off of Amazon. This is the City Mini palette in Blushed Avenue, and I've really been liking it. It's not my very favorite of all of them. That one that I mentioned is my favorite, but this one is really pretty and a very kind of petally sort of a palette. It's that kind of mix of rosy, petally kind of colors. So I have a mix of these two in my crease. Started with this one and then did a little bit of this one in the outer corner and then blended it over. So pretty. And then I have a combination of this and this on my lids. I really didn't play with the other two, so mainly just these four colors. It's beautiful. The metallic-y shades, I do usually kick them up with a setting spray, so just FYI on that. Oh my goodness, this one color. It's so pretty. It's like that, oh, how would you describe it? Like a coppery burgundy, like a petally coppery sort of a combo. This one right here, it's beautiful. Love that one. And look how well they just all pair together. Beautiful. So yeah, I have those on my eyes, and then I have a metallic-y shade I'll share with you in a second that I think just like makes the look pop. This was really pretty by itself. So I just mixed these two, got them on my brush, sprayed them with a setting spray, and then it really helps to bring out that metallic pop finish. Not as much as this because it's like a shimmery shadow. but you know what I mean. Brings out more of that light reflecting shine. Really good. I think these are around $7 or $8 or so. So yeah, they're just good. I mean, my favorite palette from Maybelline is the Nudes of New York. Man, that one is so good. That's a great staple palette. You can pair it with anything. So that's my favorite from them. But then I would say probably secondary would be, I think it's High Rise Sunset. I hope that's the name of it. It's the all matte one with very fall-y kind of colors. So that would be my second favorite. But I've also been really loving this one, especially this week, because that's what we're talking about. Friday favorites. So I now want every single color of these guys because I never tried them until I got it in my Ipsy bag, and I am in love with this thing. This is the Kokie Crystal Fusion Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is the shade Polaris, I think. Got it on my eyes. So you can wear this in different ways. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. So you can just get a little bit on a brush, like it's a little doe foot applicator. So you can either take a brush and just sort of get some on your brush from the doe foot applicator and build it up. That's gonna be a more subtle, just a hint of shimmer on the eyes. So I did wear it in that way. Or you can like wipe it on your eyes with the doe foot applicator and then kind of tap it and blend it that way, or with a brush. That's gonna give you more intense color. So I like that you kind of have, you know, variety and options of how you can wear this. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh. This is such a beautiful, unique color too. It's so duochromy. It is like champagne, pink, peach, and it just catches the light in the coolest ways. Oh, I absolutely love this so much. So it's definitely shimmery, but it does have a pretty good base to it. That kind of champagne-y, peachy sort of a base, I would say mainly. But man, when I lift up my hand, like it looks peachy when I'm looking down at my hand. But when I put my hand up and then look at in the mirror or in the monitor, it's totally going more pinky. So fun. I love stuff like this. I think it's a blast. So yeah, this is a great liquid shadow. It's very similar to the Stila ones. I don't actually know the price of this because it came in my Ipsy bag, but it's Kokie, so it is a drugstore brand. So anywho, very, very impressed with this. Revisited one of my favorite blushes for sure. I love these Persona Super blushes. The quality is so good on these. So I have been wearing the color Caramel. So that's what I have on my cheeks today. I do not have a highlighter with it, only this blush. So the kind of light reflecting little bit of glow would be mostly this. I mean, I have my It Cosmetics CC cream, so that gives a little bit of like a natural skin-like look, but the main glow is this blush. Okay, so Caramel. There's also one, I believe, called Georgia. It's a peachy color. I love them both. They are just stunning. And they are that perfect blush formula where they are pigmented, but they're that really like creamy, buttery sort of a texture to them where they are so blendable. You can really build them up, or you can just get a tiny little bit. It is pigmented, so you would need to go light-handed with it if you wanted a very light application, but you get just a little bit on your brush and then really buff it, and it's just gonna buff out beautifully versus being patchy or uneven. This one's that beautiful kind of a mauvey pink color. Oh, it's stunning. Now there I have it more full on, but obviously you can see it on my cheeks, how it kind of blends out, and it brings out more of that glow as you kind of buff it out. So if you do apply it very lightly, more of that just light reflecting glow is gonna kind of come out on it. Oh, it's so good. FYI, they did send this to me originally. And then this peachy lip combo. Oh my goodness, I love this. So it is just a peachy sort of a combo and kind of a lighter inner part to the lips. So fun. Okay, so first off, grabbed a lip liner to use. I use the Wet n Wild gel lip liner in Bear to Comment, which is just a great neutral, like a warm neutral kind of a color. And then the main color I'm wearing is one of these little guys. So Manna Kadar sent this to me. This is the Lip Library 8-piece liquid lip stain. And this was a really good price. I think it says this is $24 and you get, you know, lots of color options in here, which is really fun. So this color, oh my goodness, is so beautiful. This is Shae. Shae. So that is the main color you're seeing on my lips. I love this little guy too. This is so perfect for travel, throwing in your purse. Absolutely love it. That's adorable. And that's a great way of trying different colors from them. So when they say a lip stain, it's really not like a liquid lipstick, which I like about it, because y'all know I'm not a huge liquid lipstick person, especially if it's more of that traditional dry down to a matte liquid lipstick. There are a few that I like, but I just don't grab for those very often. So this is more of a staining, long-wearing lip lacquer is how I would describe it. So it's very hydrating feeling on the lips. It's not transfer proof. It is more of just that lip lacquer, really intense color. It looks very hydrating on the lips. It's very forgiving and smoothing. It doesn't accentuate dryness. So it's comfortable and pretty on the lips. And it does stick around for an impressive amount of time for how hydrating it is on the lips. So that's why I can see them calling it a lip stain, is that it's just a very long wearing kind of a lacquer, but it's not overly thick like a lacquer. You know what I mean? It's more of just a hydrating, opaque gloss moving towards a lacquer. Because when I think lacquer, I think of super thick, and it's not a super thick formula. Babble, 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 you get the idea. And then the last thing is the OFRA Long-Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Revive. So this is part of the collection that Jen Loves Reviews did with them. And I believe it's called the Metamorphosis, is the little lip trio, the name of it. This color Revive is so pretty. So I have this on the inner part of my lips, and it is a beautiful, very light, kind of a, like a peachy nude. And this is supposed to be kind of a transforming sort of a shade that you can use in different ways. So by putting this on the inner part of my lips, it definitely just lightened it a bit and just, I don't know, gave a little bit more dimension, more of an ombre kind of a look to the lips. So pretty. I really love the OFRA liquid lipsticks. As far as liquid lipsticks go, they are some of my very favorites because they aren't that traditional dry down to a transfer proof, super matte sort of a look to them, which then usually end up like flaking or have the there not there line on your lips and feel dry, blah, blah, blah. These are more of, they're not transfer proof, they're just more hydrating and comfortable. You can still kind of move them on your lips a bit, which I really, really like. That's what I prefer. I want more comfort. I like long wearing, but I just don't love that super matte kind of a finish because it ends up being drying and more high maintenance to me. So this is less maintenance and more comfortable. So I really like their formula and it's just beautiful. So gorgeous. And OFRA did send this to me too. So love this combo. Okay guys, so those are all my favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did and let me know down below what you've been loving or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I love hearing that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.